What up, turds? I'm Dan Mott, just driving in my car. This is episode 7. Another rainy day. Rain, go away. So, today I want to get super meta. I want to kind of reflect on this process, what I've been doing a little bit through these vlogs, and just discuss that, because I feel that I guess a good way to start is vlogging is fucking weird. Especially when you first get started, it's a very odd thing to just record yourself, put yourself out there, watch those videos, see what it's like to see yourself from the outside. And I really kind of started this as an experiment. This is episode 7, but I've actually been recording these for a while. I had the idea behind it, and I wanted to test it, and then it kind of just evolved into a tool for me to use as daily reflection. My commute's about a half hour, 40 minutes, and when I started, I would just talk through the whole thing, and it was never shit that I would want to post, because there's a lot of drawn out pauses and stuff like that. So I like the shorter format. I was just trying to see how I can condense all the information, everything that I wanted to talk about within the first 10 minutes, especially too because the second, the first half or the first third of my commute is local, so it's not bad. But once I hit the highway, it's actually the audio gets really crappy. The quality of the video goes down significantly. So that's why I kind of shortened it to these first 10 minutes of my trip. It's fucking hot in here. So, if I'm being completely honest, I'm crazy embarrassed by these videos. I think it's really weird to put yourself out there, and that's kind of why I'm making this video. There's actually twofold behind it. So, what I do is I put these videos on YouTube, and then I literally tell no one about them. I have no views. I have a handful of views that just serendipitously happen. It's because I'm embarrassed by them, so I don't want to put myself out there. So because of that, what I do is I post them, and then I just put them away in files, and I never look at them. I never go back at them and look to see what I can improve on. And I think that that's just a terrible mentality. I think that if you want anything to succeed, if you want to learn anything from it, that you have to love it. You have to care about it. You have to put the time into it. You have to think, what do I actually want to talk about on these? Have it planned out. Have a talk track to go to these, so that these 10 minutes are actually meaningful and impactful, and not just me, saying nothing of importance. I think that brings so much more value to anyone who would potentially want to watch these videos. And then, and then that I'm realizing that more and more as I just study social media, and I read up on it, and I watch people who are successful at it, and a lot of companies, a lot of people will just use it as a distribution channel and just push their content. And it's not an actual conversation. It's nothing engaging, and therefore not intriguing to any viewers. So this can't be a one-sided conversation, and that's why I really need to put more love into this, and I really need to care about it, and I need to suck it up and understand I shouldn't really. I did this as an experiment, right? So I wanted to learn from this, and currently I'm not learning from it. I'm not using it to improve myself. So really, what's the point? And I think that I need to double down, if not triple down, on my efforts here and what I'm doing, because otherwise there's really no point to it. Come on, what the fuck? And then there's the inevitable traffic jam and jackasses on the road, especially when it's raining. Gotta love it, man. which always happens in the car because it's super distracted. It's smart to be safe, especially when vlogging in a car. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's a very weird dynamic. It's very new for me. It's something that I'm trying to figure out. And the thing is, like, I don't really know, I guess this really came out of me not knowing what I want to do, who I want to be, what I want to grow up to be when I'm older. And I've blogged about this before a couple of times. And it's something that I've personally always struggled with, and I know that there's other people out there who struggle with it too. And I'm in love with the science behind marketing and branding and everything. And I think that I'm a very creative person, but I'm all over the place. I like to do a lot of different things, and I've always defined my interests as very project based, where I like to start things new, and then I'll get bored of them and like to move on. So I'm trying to not let that be a weakness, to let that be a strength. So allowing myself to spread myself out and try so many different things. I've blogged before. This vlog is new. I launched Smoke and Pepper. I've attempted to launch a number of other businesses in the past as well. And I'm like at the point in my life where I'm just like, why try and choose between one of them? Why favor them? When if I want it all, I can have it all. And yeah, it's going to be that much more difficult because I'm spreading myself thin, but I realistically don't know like what that one thing is. Like, you always hear successful people say like it's all about the craft, it's all about the art, it's all about like do what you love every single day of your life. And it's for me, and I know a lot of others out there, I don't really know what that is, so I'm still trying to find it. And I think that just going through this process and putting myself out there and making so many opportunities available to myself is only going to help me find what that is. And in reality, maybe I'll never find it, and maybe this is it. Maybe it is, maybe I do just have to accept that I like to do a lot of things, and I shouldn't limit myself, and I should allow myself to do multiple things because I don't know, it just makes me happy. So why not do what makes you happy? So because of that, a lot of what I do is very experimental. I spread myself thin, so a lot of times not everything gets full attention, and I think that this whole process is extremely useful to me, and I hope that it's helpful to many of you as well. And I think that I need to embrace it. I don't think that I should be scared of it anymore. I think that if I put the love into it, I will feel less embarrassed about putting it out there. And I think that that's the next step for me, and I should just keep putting the love into everything that I do, and just keep trying new things and keep putting myself out there and keep documenting it. And then more importantly, where I've kind of been falling short is reviewing all this. Like, I'm documenting all this stuff. I should be going back and reviewing it to make sure like I'm using it to actually improve myself. So I hope I didn't get too vlog-inception today by talking about vlogging on a vlog. But yeah, I mean, I think that was just something that was really important to me. That's something that I've been feeling a lot lately, especially putting these videos out almost every single day. I definitely need to start promoting it. I need to be more involved about it. I think I need to put more of a thought process behind it rather than just jumping in the car and talking into my camera for a couple minutes. So that's all I really wanted to cover today. Not much movement on Smoke and Pepper. I got my supplies, so I still got a few things. And see, that's where I fucked up. So like, I should have been doing all those other things so that way the supplies to be shipped to me were the last thing instead of let them be the first thing. And now I still have those 2 extra steps to take care of. So That's a fault on my part. Learn from your mistakes, kids. If you like the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you clowns tomorrow. Peace out, fuckers.